All right, let's go inside the Texans on this July 4th holiday weekend. We're doing so each and every week here on Sports Sunday because we're counting down to big training camp just over 2 weeks away. Our insider Aaron Wilson hanging out, breaking out the red on the holiday weekend.
Patriotic, yeah,
there you
absolutely.
go. Hey, we're getting close now. We're a little over 2 weeks away, and this training camp's going to get started. And, you know, last Sunday and every Sunday we kind of hit a position and talk about the importance. But tonight we're going to focus on one of the new additions to this coaching staff, new offensive coordinator Nick Caley. We got learned a little bit about him during minicamp and, of course, OTAs. What can we expect from Caley? He's coming in fired up to tweak this offense, get him back on track.
Right. I expect some creativity from Nick Caley, and also I expect that to extend into the red zone, which is a critical area for this team.
Yeah.
I think he's got some serious assets to get some things up his sleeve.
Tell me, who do we look out for? Who do you think he could be potentially using a little more of that might surprise us?
Right. There's a power element with Joe Mixon and Nick Chubb in the running back room, and also you get twin tower wide receivers, 2 6'4" guys, Nico Collins and Jaden Higgins. When in doubt, just lob it up to those guys.
What kind of influence do you think Nico has already had on these young guys? Here's a guy, Collins, putting up big numbers. He's a veteran. I'm sure they're listening to every word he says in that wide receiver room.
They hang on every word because the type of mentoring you get from him, this is a top 5 wide receiver, all Pro Bowl kind of guy. And he's like Jaden in the sense of this is someone he mentored and really was watching him, patterning his game after because they have similar dimensions at 6'4" and change.
Yeah. All right, so Caley is coming in, and then on the heels of minicamp, one guy and one name we heard fairly consistently that they're high on, especially from DeMeco Ryans, is Cade Stover. You're out there a lot as well. What has he done in this offseason to make him a weapon in this offense?
I think he became more explosive, he got a little stronger, a little leaner, and he dealt with some injuries as a rookie. He had the emergency appendectomy. He gritted and made his way through that, and then he got back on the field and injured his shoulder. But he's healthy now. He's had a big-time offseason in the weight room.
Yeah.
I expect big things from Cade Stover. Remember, tight end was a little bit of a disappointing position last year with Dalton Schultz, so they need Stover to really be a big presence.
All right, you don't believe us when we're talking about DeMeco being high on Cade Stover. Listen in. This is from minicamp just a few weeks ago when DeMeco was asked about assessing what he's seen out there. He named a few players, and he said a lot about Cade Stover. Check it out.
He's a guy who I think has grown tremendously throughout this time. And just on one small detail for him is just, you know, his separation at the top of the routes. So seeing Cade, a second-year player, take the steps to get better at the one thing, just his route definition at the top of his route, and seeing him make play after play like that, that's what excites me about the offseason.
Well, DeMeco made it pretty clear he likes the progress he has made, and you could do all that in the offseason, but now it's go time. When training camp starts, that's when you got to get it together, definitely during the preseason leading into the regular season.
Yeah, I have a lot of belief in Stover, and he has the right work ethic, blue-collar mentality.
Yeah.
Grew up on a farm, and he's a hard-working dude.
Get training camp coming up. They will report on the 22nd, I believe, right? First workout's going to be the 23rd. We've talked about all the fan dates as well that you can come out and watch the team practice during training camp. They're going to be gone a little bit as well. They announced they're going to train with the Detroit Lions for a day or so leading up to that preseason game, and also out to the Greenbrier in West Virginia for 4 days in early August. So they won't be in Houston as much as we normally see them during camp, but again, football is going to be back here in just over 2 weeks.
Coming right up.
Very good. Our insider, Aaron Wilson, writing all things Texans on click2houston.com. Good to have you in, man.
Thanks, Harry.
See ya.